Corvette fans and gearheads. You're watching Division 7 Motorsports channel. My name is Vinny, and today we're going to be working on the engine on my Lt-1 Corvette. The first thing we're going to do on this 1970 Lt-1 350 is we're going to go through the oil system on this engine, because that's the most important part in an engine is the lubrication system. You can't have moving parts if you don't have oil flowing through the engine. So the most important thing we need to do right now is to empty out all the old oil out of the engine, and we got to put brand new clean oil inside of it. Cue the badass music. Before I do any work to this engine, I definitely have to drain that 20-year-old oil in there, because man, you do not want to start with grimy oil. That is a no-no. So I'm definitely going to take that extra step, put brand new fresh oil in there, and just by looking at the oil pan, I think we have some problems here with the drain plug, or either that or we got some crazy contraption on there. So let's go ahead and get a closer look. Let's clean the oil pan and see what the oil looks like. Gearheads, now that we drained all the bad oil out of the engine and we put brand new good oil in there, now it's time to turn over this 20-year-old grimy motor, and hopefully everything goes as planned and the rings don't bust or anything like that. So fingers crossed, guys. Let's go turn it over. Prevent any problems, I'm going to start by going back and forth before I do a full stroke. Okay, I hear stuff move. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's pretty loose. Okay, I'm gonna try to go a little bit farther. That's really smooth. Things are moving. Why don't we get a video of that valve train right there moving? You guys gotta see this. I don't know about you guys, but that was really exciting to see. I'm so glad that this 20-year-old rusty motor was able to turn very freely with no issues. It's really promising for our project. I can't wait to get this thing fired up. The next thing we gotta do is we gotta tear this distributor off so we can get our oil priming tool down there, and we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can get oil through these rods. Okay, confirm that the RPM cable's out, and we lost the light. All right, all these wires are out here. I'll go ahead and make a mark here. And then I'm gonna make a mark down here on the intake manifold and the distributor. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out slowly. Alright, now that we have the tool that's going to prime our engine, we're going to go ahead and put it in the distributor hole here. And we're going to try to aim it with the oil pump drive shaft. Be careful. Don't aim it in the wrong place. Okay, I can hear the oil pump moving. Bolt back inside so we don't have any problems. Okay. We're going to give it a little bit of a twist here on the wrench, not too much. Okay. Now we're gonna get our power drill. Now that we got our engine priming tool in there, all fastened in, we're gonna go ahead and use our drill here and put it on the chuck of the tool. Okay, tighten it all the way. And now we're gonna keep an eye on the valve train here and see if we can see oil coming out of these little holes from the rockers. Right on, guys, that's exactly what I want to see from this engine. We struck oil, look at that. All these rockers are all leaking oil out of the push rod. Our engine's fully lubricated. We have no blockages in the galleys. I think it's ready to put the distributor back on and all the valve covers and get ready on the cooling system. After we're done with the cooling system, there's not that much left to get this puppy running. Even though there's a piece of cardboard right there where the carburetor's supposed to be. Carburetor. Okay, let's get this stuff off and put everything back on. Alrighty, gearheads, that's gonna wrap it up for today. We got a lot done. We were able to remove the bad oil from the engine, put in good oil, and we were able to see oil come to the top end of the engine. So from today's progress, I think we're doing pretty good on this LT1, you ask me. With that said, guys, thank you so much for your support, all the likes, comments, and shares. I really appreciate it. I'm getting more of you gearheads on here, and I'm so proud of that and so happy. So keep it up, guys. I want to see more of you on here. Invite your friends, family, whatever you want to do. Don't miss another episode, guys. I'll see you next week.